Good morning and welcome to Flexible Dieting Consultant. I'm Asher. This is day 5 of the Macro Pantry Challenge. Today's a real simple day. I'm going to cook lunch and then split off half of what I prepare for lunch and eat that for dinner. I'm going to have breakfast, something quick out of the freezer, and then I'll show you my wild cards, which are also pretty simple. So all in all, a very simple day, but another example of how you can get through your macros with foods that you have on hand in the house. For breakfast, I'll be having a frozen burrito. This one is egg and green chili. I got this at Lucky Supermarket here in Neptune Beach, Florida. The macros are actually spread pretty good across the three. It's got 12 grams of fat, 46 carbohydrate, a little bit of fiber, and then 13 grams of protein. So this is what I'll be having for breakfast. I'll weigh it out. The package, or the burrito, is supposed to be 170 grams, so I will weigh that out to make sure I'm accurate there and adjust as necessary. I'll be having the same thing for lunch and dinner, so I'm just going to use what I have in the refrigerator and the pantry, obviously. I've got a pound of Trader Joe's super extra lean ground beef, so 96% lean. This is almost as lean as chicken. I believe there's only 4 grams of fat for a 4-ounce serving, so I'll be having 2 servings with each meal. So what I'll do is I'll brown this in the pan. I'll have already cooked this brown basmati. I'll use 2 servings of that. I'll add that to the pan with probably the remainder of this pasta sauce that I used earlier in the week, and then I'll just subdivide everything into 2 meals, one for lunch, one for dinner. So here are the wild cards for today. So I filled in the main structures of my meals, my breakfast, and then obviously I'm having the same thing for lunch and dinner, and then I'm just backfilling what I need to hit my macro. So I'll be having 2 servings, or roughly approximately 2 servings of this Halo Top ice cream. This is the other one that I had in my freezer. This one's cookies and cream. And then I'm just going to be using some pretty random amounts of Gatorade powder and whey protein in my post-workout shake. I think it ends up being like 10 grams of Gatorade, so a little bit of carbohydrate to help deliver the protein. And then I think it ends up being maybe 120% of a serving on the protein. But those were just the amounts that I needed to hit my macros for the day. That's what I used as sort of the adjustment to solve the puzzle. So that's how I'm going to hit my macros today. Not a whole lot to it. I made it pretty simple. I grabbed some things out of the freezer in the pantry, made a lunch and a dinner, grabbed something quick out of the freezer to eat for breakfast, and then just shoehorned in some wild cards to hit my macros for the day. It can be just as simple for you. Again, as always, these are foods I enjoy. You can do likewise. You just got to figure out how to fit them into your macros, plan ahead, and that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of the Macro Pantry Challenge. Thanks for being here with us.
The boys will take their old sweethearts and throw them to the crocodile, and every shaking the audience jumps up and yells.